Hey guys, so I'm just going to do kind of a fun story time today while you watch me go through the process of like sketching up and then painting my friend's cat, Ra. He's a Sphinx cat, so he's hairless and he's gorgeous and he's really silly. So every time I go over to visit him, he like hops up on the back of the chair and he starts spinning around and like looking at me like he wants to play. He's really cute. So I hope you enjoy him. But anyway, today's story time, and this is my first one, so I hope it's just kind of like, fun experience, friends talking, that sort of thing. Is going to be about the time that I was told I needed chin filler. Not like might want it, but needed chin filler. So anyway, this happened like last week. Basically, I went to this med spa that I'd been to before, and I had microneedling done there on my face. So microneedling just kind of like evens out your skin tone. It gets rid of any like fine lines, and it just makes your skin look good. It promotes your own collagen growth through making tiny wounds. That sounds terrible. Tiny like punctures in your skin with a needle. Anyway, look it up if you want to. So I get there, sign in. And then this woman comes out to get me, one of the estheticians, and she is nice. And she brings me back, and then I take my mask off, and she's like observing my face. And she's like, okay, so let's talk about what you wanted done. And I kind of went there because I was interested in more microneedling or to be honest, I always kind of have like dark circles under my eyes because I just have allergies and I don't know, I don't like it. So I wanted to see if there was something we could do about it. So I'm there and she's like, yeah, I don't know if there's anything we can do about this. Like, we could maybe put some cheek filler in. She's like holding my cheek and she's like telling me to look in the mirror and she's like, look how flat it is from here to here. So we could definitely put some cheek filler in to try and like bring your eyes up a little. And I don't know, maybe you've seen some of my other videos, or I don't know if I have my face in it enough, but I have like pretty decent cheekbones. Like, I'm not worried about them. I don't think I need cheekbone or cheek filler. Like, I don't want to look crazy and I don't want to change my cheekbones anyway. So I was like, okay, like humoring her. And then the second thing she does is to suggest chin filler. And so she puts her index finger on like underneath the end of my nose and says, look at how my finger, it's hard to explain. Look at how my finger doesn't touch your chin when I like do it's basically like the shh sign, if you know what I mean. Like you put your finger over your lips, basically. And she's like, the bottom of my finger doesn't touch your chin. So that means that you need chin filler. I laughed at that moment because I'm like, yo, I don't need chin filler. I have a chin. Like, no hate to anybody who wants to do that or feels like they need to do it. But I don't think that, like, my chin is just nothing I've ever been self-conscious about. Like, I've never even thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's there on my face and it's fine. And then I'm asking again about like the under eye area because I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't really help with my bags, like having a chin. Maybe the chin would distract from the eye area. And that was her point. But anyway, I ask about the under eye area again, and she's like, yeah, like we can't really do anything about that because putting filler in would just make it look puffier, and you would need a blepharoplasty. And so that's like major surgery, which is not even something that they can do at this med spa. So I'm a little bit confused as to why she suggested that. I don't know if she suggested it or she just was saying, hey, that's kind of what you would need to do for your eye bags. But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to tell that story because I thought it was so ridiculous. And then I got the quote. I was like, oh, how much would this be? Just because I was like curious. And she's like, oh, $1,400. I'm like, oh my God, they must be selling chins. They must be having a special on chins, and there is a huge commission, and this is why she like wants and needs to sell me a chin, because I cannot think of any other reason. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to say, like, I felt like that was such a sad experience. Like, I am not self-conscious about any of the things that she talked about. Like, I'm self-conscious about, you know, I have my own stuff, but I just, if somebody actually was self-conscious about this, they probably would spend that much money on getting like chin filler and all this other crap that they don't need. And in the end, I thought that, you know, it would have just made me look like an Instagram filter of myself. So it's like, why? I don't know. I get that that there's a certain look that people want, and a lot of people are doing it, but it seems kind of sad and sick to like try and sell it that hard. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed watching Raw get painted and that you like laughed at my story time, or I don't know, had fun with it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.